Good morning. This is Danny Van Leeuwen. I'm Health Hats. Good to talk to you. So today's going to be a little different. I had a tough week. Really, I had tough one day. The one day is I've applied for disability and they wanted me to have a neuropsych eval. So I went to the neuropsych eval and, it was weird. It was weird telling somebody about what it felt like to be disabled. You know, I'm like most people, we don't put labels on ourselves. But here I'm applying for something that puts me in a label. And, it's a label of disability. Now, I'm a pathologically optimistic person. So I don't really like to live in, feeling sorry for myself. Um, I do have challenges, and having multiple sclerosis is seriously annoying. It's not like terrible, but it's seriously annoying. And I have to work pretty hard to feel sorry for myself. You know, Let me just tell you a story. So, one of my first nursing jobs was working at a rehab hospital. And I was working the evening shift, and I'm working with a guy who's in his 30s who had a gunshot wound to his neck. He's quadriplegic and he's, in his chair, working the chair with a mouth stick, and I'm working with him navigating with his chair. And we're going down the hall, and coming the other way is a man who is maybe in his late 40s who had a massive stroke. And he's in a wheelchair with working with somebody else doing the, you know, um, one arm, one foot moving his wheelchair. And he's listening to the side and he's drooling. And behind him is his wife, who is dressed very nicely and looks thoroughly disgusted. And as we go by, my guy with the gunshot wound to the neck, quadriplegic, looks over at this fellow and goes, "Glad I'm not him." And, it's all relative. And we all have our own crosses to bear. And it's hard to it's hard to feel that stuff and face it. And I've learned that I've gotta I've gotta spend some time with it. Um, Actually, I'd rather not. Um, but I realize that every once in a while, I need to take 5 minutes and feel sorry for myself. Um, Actually, the times where I feel sorry for myself are in the middle of the night. Middle of the night is demon time, demons. Um, Now, the next day, I felt much better. I was doing what I do, which is I write. I write a lot. I speak. I network. I advise. Uh, I'm very active and I enjoy my life. I enjoy my life quite a bit, really. Um, so, I guess the point of this conversation is I am not my condition. Um, I am Danny Van Leeuwen, Health Hats. I have MS. I have some disabilities. Life sucks sometimes, um, but mostly it doesn't. And again, I am not my condition. I am me and what I contribute. And I'm very happy to say that uh, I, what can I say? I feel like I work really hard to operate at my peak capacity. And that's a lot of work, and it's worth it. So, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So, have a good day, and onward.